Hello, everyone. All right, let's talk about the April release schedule for Topps, baseball cards in general. There's a few releases, not too heavy on the schedule, but definitely the big one is going to be Bowman for sure. And then we'll talk about some of the other releases, which will be Chrome Platinum Anniversary, which got pushed back to April, Big League Baseball, and then I'll talk a little bit about Stars and Stripes Baseball as well. One more quick thing I wanted to add is that we are very early in the year 2023, very early in the release schedule. These are the first sets that are coming out. The first sets that come out in the year usually carry a bit of a premium because just everyone's excited. I'm excited. I'm super stoked to be opening up the current rookie class, but might be something you want to wait and see on. Okay, I think there's two reasons why you want to wait and see. First off, yeah, the everyone's excited to open cards from the new year. Everybody's excited to get the new rookie class, and yeah, you might miss out on these first products, but that's fine because there'll be a bunch of other releases with the same players, same checklist. Um, just think of how many rookie cards Wander Franco had last year. If you miss out on one of the releases, don't worry, there'll be another one next month for sure with these guys in them. So something else to consider when I talk about Bowman. So let's go ahead and start the review. All right, so first off, Bowman. Bowman is a big release. I'd say it's one of the three big main releases for Topps, right? Topps flagship base set, Topps Chrome, and then Bowman. So always one of the bigger releases of the year. So boxes came out on Topps. They dropped pre-release, pre-order. 250 for hobby, 400 for jumbo, and then 30 for the value boxes or blasters. So pretty pricey set in my opinion. I'd say if you're gonna purchase this stuff, well, the jumbo boxes are already sold out on Topps Direct. That would probably have been the best option. $400 for three autos. Hobby boxes are 250 for one auto, and probably something like 24 packs and 10 cards per pack. And then also the blasters or value boxes, as they call them, which were $30. And then I'm guessing something like six cards or six packs, 10 cards per pack. So in order, I would say jumbo boxes probably at that price. Once these come out on the street prices are going to be a lot higher. I'm guessing for Bowman, probably going to be something like 550 a box, and then I'm guessing 280 or so for a hobby box. Um, Always a spendy set. I don't think it's necessarily a good set from a value perspective. But on the other hand, the biggest cards are always Bowman first. Bowman first are always the most desirable big ticket cards for sure, right? If you think about Mike Trout super refractors or some of the big one-on-one Bowman firsts or even Bowman autographs Bowman firsts are just very, very, very spendy, expensive cards, highly desirable in the hobby. But I mean, there's so many downsides to Bowman. I think it's extremely difficult. It's impossible to pull value from Bowman. So, on that note alone, I would say skip it. On the other hand, Bowman is a release that you can't ignore. So, I'm thinking, yeah, jumbos, value boxes, and then hobby boxes, at least at these prices. So I went ahead and I maxed out the pre-order for value boxes. If you look at it this way, 8 value boxes or one hobby box. So to me, pretty easy decision. So I went ahead and did 10 value boxes from Topps Direct. So Bowman in general, not a set I recommend from a value point of view. It's not something that I will put a big portion of my budget into. So Bowman is going to be a very soft buy for me. One thing to keep in mind with the Bowman Jumbos, one last note, I guess, before we move on from Bowman, is that yes, there are 3 autographs in the box, but my experience and from what I've seen of Bowman openings, I don't watch too many of them, but only one of the autographs is likely to be a good one, or color parallel, or something of that nature, and the other two are generally filler autographs. So Bowman is always a very, very tough product to pull good out of. So that's the reason why the jumbo boxes aren't higher than 400 on pre-release. even though people end up paying $550, $600 for these jumbos when they do come out. So something else to keep in mind. All right, so next set I want to talk about will be Big League Baseball. I like these low-end products. I like stuff like, well, opening day. They're not going to have opening day this year. It looks like Big League replaces opening day on the release schedule. I do like these kind of sets. I think they're great value. Uh, my theory behind baseball cards is the lower the box price, the closer you get to expected value when you open, even if you don't necessarily have the chance to pull very pricey cards. It's just that these products end up being so much cheaper. There's not too much of a premium price on them. So I will definitely be buying opening day, or not opening day. I'll definitely be buying Big League for sure. So looking at the product configurations for Big League hobby boxes, looks like there'll be 8 cards, 18 packs. So that will be 162 cards per box. And then for the blasters, looks like it's 8 cards, 10 packs, so 80 cards per box. So Big League, I wonder if it's going to be like Chrome Update, where the packs for hobby are going to be the same as retail. With the pack size, I don't know, it's possible. Regardless, Big League will probably be something that I'm going to be buying. I haven't seen the release price or pre-release prices, but it looks like 25 for blasters. I'm guessing $60 for a hobby box. So Big League is not something I would break the bank for. I just think there's other things that you probably should be buying. Definitely be buying base set. Definitely be saving up because it's going to be a long season. There's going to be a lot of other releases, right? We were just scratching the surface of 2023, right? So yeah, Big League, couple boxes, finish the set. I love the mascot cards, and yeah, maybe 2 or 3 boxes of this for me, I'm guessing, and maybe the occasional blaster. So Big League is going to be a buy for me. All right, next set on the list will be Chrome Platinum Anniversary. I talked about this set in my March video, so this fell off the release schedule into April. And Platinum Anniversary, I think it's going to be pretty decent. I'm definitely still chasing that 2022 rookie class. I think it was just so deep. But just one thing to keep in mind with Platinum Anniversary is the set is so big. Last year's set was 700 cards, so and this is a Chrome release. So we're talking 4 cards per pack, and then maybe like 18, 20 packs per box, something like that. So I think I'm gonna stick to what I said in my previous video. There should be 3 release configurations for this stuff. There will be blasters, hobby light, and then hobby. There might even be a mega box. I don't know. But I think the hobby boxes are probably the only way for me to go. With the 1 guaranteed auto checklist is usually pretty decent. And if these come out around 130 or so, then yeah, I think this would be pretty decent. So Chrome Platinum Anniversary, I would say hobby only. Just if you buy a blaster, you get 24 cards. And then the checklist is 700 cards. I mean, it's going to be really tough even just to pull base rookie cards and stuff of that nature. So probably something I'm going to do a couple boxes of, but nothing I'm going to go too excessive on. One thing to note about 2021 Platinum Anniversary, and a little rookie classes was a little different on that set, but the prices definitely dropped from release. You can still pick up 2021 Platinum Anniversary for very cheap. I think they might print a lot of this stuff. My recommendation would be hobby only, maybe a couple boxes. Soft buy on Platinum Anniversary. All right, last set I want to talk about is Stars and Stripes Baseball. So this is a Panini release, fresh off the heels of the World Baseball Classic. So focuses on USA Baseball. I think there will be a few young players that might be worth chasing in that Stars and Stripes, and this does tend to be a pretty affordable product, right? So Stars and Stripes I've seen usually ends up being an $80 box and get like 4 or 5 autographs, something of that nature. I don't think I can make a recommendation on this just because I think there's a lot of other cheap baseball products that are non-MLB licensed that you could be purchasing. For example, you could be buying more Pro Debut, Heritage Minors, heck, even Elite Extra Edition. So it's got a lot of competition in the space. So not even sure who would be the big fans of USA Baseball. It is more of an amateur type of team. We're fresh off the heels of the World Baseball Classic, but obviously they had all the pros play in that. So one thing of note that I did see from previous years is they do have alumni cards, or some of the bigger stars who went on to play in the major leagues, and they do sign for Stars and Stripes. So those would be the hits that you're looking for out of Stars and Stripes. So kind of interesting, but I just think there's other prospect or non-major league baseball products out there that you could be purchasing that probably provide equal or better value. Tough to make a recommendation on Stars and Stripes baseball for me. So something I'm going to say pass on. Won't be buying any Stars and Stripes. Maybe one box to review on the channel. But yeah, that's the rundown of the sets. I'll go ahead and put up a table with just a quick summary of my thoughts, pros, cons, expected price, stuff of that nature. If things change between now and release date, I'll go ahead and update in the comments or in the description. And, feel free to ask questions if you guys have questions regarding any of the sets, just my opinions on any of the sets. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, give at least my thoughts, Just a quick summary. Bowman, difficult to recommend, but I'll probably buy some. Big League, relatively cheap set. Fun to open, just open packs. Probably just be buying a couple boxes of this stuff, not going too crazy on it. So I'd say it's a buy. Platinum Anniversary, I think, will be the last release of 2022, which is good because we'll already be in the regular season for 2023. Again, I think this will be a fun set to open, although it's difficult to recommend because, yeah, big checklist size, and I think parallels will actually be pretty tough to pull out of this set. So not a good set from a value perspective, but it'll be fun to open. And finally, Stars and Stripes baseball. I just think there's a lot of other of these types of amateur minor league type products to purchase. So at least for this set, I don't think I'll be purchasing any, if at all. So passing on Stars and Stripes for me. But yeah, I think that'll do it for the video. Awesome. Thanks for watching.